Yeah, he wants me to talk to you guys some more. I we need to get back to business. I've been wanting to call my kids and talk to them and everything, and he reminds me that I'm not ready for that. And yeah, he's right. Right now, I have to focus the mission at hand. And the mission at hand is getting all this stuff prepared ahead of time. But this one here, this one's for the future. It's where we're going to go after Christmas Day. We're going to stop having 5 grocery stores competing against each other in each village. And the Walmarts and Targets and Kmarts and Sears. They're going to stop competing with each other too. See, we're going to set it up to where if you need something that day, you'll still be able to go to a five and dime, is what he wants to call them, department store. Five and dime department store. That's all they get to call themselves. So that includes all the Walmarts, all the Sears, everything. And the grocery store, just going to be called a grocery store. All of them. And as the demand goes down, because the reality of it is, we don't need to be spending gas and time walking a store when when we can have an employee walk the store for us efficiently and bring our stuff to us and deliver it out front. And back in the day, it was a great thing. Matter of fact, it was one of the fun things to do is to go shopping as a family. But we're going to change that. Shopping is not going to be what we do. So what are we going to do? Well, God had us build a whole bunch of malls. Most of them are sitting empty and derelict, like ours, because of greed. Cities taxed the shit out of it. They financed themselves into nightmare leases. No store could afford to stay in them. They build their own stores. And so, hence the end of the malls. But it was a great memory when I was young. And we're going to bring that back. Only it's not going to be about department stores and shopping. It's going to be a place where the community, the village, can meet and do different things. The stores that used to be there will be different activities in each of them. The mall will become a center activity again, but it won't be about money and shopping. It'll be about hanging out and having fun. And that's going to be part of our 10% money, our tithe. And we're going to make it fun. We have one area devoted to trampolines and a jump house kind of thing. And as a matter of fact, I'm not even going to tell you the ideas because we will come up with ideas. We are clever. And we'll see other towns got this in their mall. We need that. Before you know it, it'll be an awesome place. But it'll be a safe place. And it'll be a place where people can go and hang out of the weather. Because we have a lot of bad weather here. We have a lot of beautiful days. But there's a lot of bad ones too. And having a mall was always great. I remember riding out to the mall in the snow, just so I could hang out at the arcade with my buddies and wait for the movie house to open up so that we could go down and watch a movie. Yeah. There's a lot of cool things that can happen. But we're going to spend less time shopping in the future. We'll do it online. And we'll have it delivered to our house. Need I say anything about porch pirates? I don't think so. Because we will find you and we will put a mark of beast on you. Anyone that commits that crime. Porch pirates is going to be done with. And yeah, you may not get caught. But see, God's going to be considering that stealing from him. So whatever dollar value it is, yeah, you're going to have to spend a day in purgatory. Yeah. See, because technically it's his system delivering everybody. So you're really stealing from God. So that dollar a day thing, yeah, it will be in effect for porch pirates. And we're going to figure out how to live with communicating with each other and having activities, dances. When's the last time your community had a dance? It's because the world has gotten crazy. But we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that. We just got to get the bad people out of here and put the others on notice. Because there's a lot of you out there that are going to be a bubble, that, yeah, you're still here. Can you act right? God thinks we'll have those sorted out in about a year. But if you get a chance to go see that movie by Marvel, not the Immortals, can't think of it, but that movie in itself was exactly what God was doing. He was showing us every little advancement, every technical advancement, everything to bring mankind to where we are today. Damn Catholics quit killing the scientists. Oh man. Like I said, there's a lot of dark history. And I told you that God's History Channel will show you all of it. He wants me to correct some of that. Because there's some history that he don't want anybody to see. It's that awful. However, if you see, one thing he does have up there is the family tree of every person alive and breathing right now. You'll be able to trace it all the way back. Believe it or not, you always had a parent. You probably believe that one. Anyway, as you go back, you will find some of your relatives may have actually been in that Catholic church. And you might want to know, hold on, was he a bad one or a good one? Because everyone is listed as being in hell or in heaven or the blink into nothing. And if you want to know why your relative got hell, that's the only time God's going to open those files for. And he'll let you see why he judged your family member the way he did. But the rest of heaven and Nexus does not get to see that. Those are awful things. It's just like hell. Nobody gets to see those battles daily. Even God don't watch them. It's awful. And that's not what he's about. But he is about justice. And an eye for an eye. So, you hurt his children. He will hurt you. Over and over again. Everybody's known that. Everybody's known of hell. They just didn't believe it. See, that's why it really doesn't matter if you believe in God or not. You're going there anyway. You're going in front of him. It happens to every person on this planet. You know what makes an orphan in heaven? Or in the Nexus? Is one of God's children are born after he dies here. He's born in heaven. And he looks around, and not a single one of his relatives is there. That's an orphan in heaven. And as soon as he goes and checks the records, he finds out they got hell, this got hell, this one got hell, this got hell. Oh my gosh, they have hell. Everyone. There's a lot of family lines. They call them holes. There's a hole in that family line. Everybody made it except that one. That one got hell. And you can look up, if you're a part of that family, you can look up why that particular person got hell. And he will show you the exact reasons that he was judged at. Because he don't want anybody thinking that he's judging people for hell and don't deserve it. He will show you. But again, a lot of those aren't to be seen by anybody else. Because it's awful. I have personally seen thousands of ways people have killed other people. I actually experienced it this summer. I had it happening to me in so many ways. It was bad. And I agree with him on that decision. Anyone that wants to live in Nexus, they don't want to see that stuff. But if you question and want to know, he'll show you that. But it's amazing how the writers of Marvel still can't think of them. Not Immortals. See, he does that with my memory. He picks and chooses what I can remember. I still cannot remember my kids' names. I can't think faces or nothing because he tells me I can't handle it right now, and he's right. I can't even handle Hard Candy Christmas, so okay. I'm getting there. But it's amazing how those writers and the parts that are in that storyline that God specifically wanted. And it's like all these immortals are guiding mankind over these 7,000 years. And yet he's all of them. He always has been all of them. He's been in every human being that was ever born on this planet. From the time they were born till the time they died. He was in their head. He was the Holy Spirit. Man, that is mind-blowing, isn't it? Whoa. Take a minute, soak that one in. St. Patrick, Christ the second son, second king, signing off.